Welcome to Business Reporter's The Future of Mobile campaign. I'm Alistair Greener. Forbes, in a recent article about customer experience, has quoted Maddenisms, business wisdoms from the famous coach Joe Madden. What can we learn from him? To do simple better, which is the bugbear of organisations as they struggle to make it easier for customers when browsing and choosing services. As it turns out, technology is not everything. Smart coding and flashy design doesn't equal user-friendliness or the satisfaction of a customer that he or she has been valued. The service has been personalised and quick. Why do most organisations struggle to turn technological innovations into winning customer relationships? This is what we're going to discuss today with Riccardo Jelmini from DigitalGO. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what is the current state of the digital economy?
We are witnessing to an enormous explosion of smartphone usage and of broadband coverage and the booming of app economy. This is the new ecosystem, and the most important thing is that this ecosystem is created by the final customer. The smartphoneization is changing our life. It's not anymore a trend. Just think that there are more than 2 billion smartphones worldwide, and it will double by 2020. The data consumption grows 40% a year, and there are more than 3 million apps on the stores. Consumer is changing behavior because of that, because this is creating a new entire ecosystems where the customer behavior is changing and drives the innovation and the transformation. So at the end we are competing in a data-driven world, find the synergies between marketing and technology, and the business model as usual has been disrupted, and this is basically this is the status is already so it's a entire new business ecosystem out there.
Now the customer seems to be the key concept here. So what exactly does the customer want?
Oh, the customer is demanding and more self-confident, and he wants to have a fast connectivity, performant device, and quality of content. The fast connectivity is because you want to have access to internet and content very fast and easily. Performant devices is because of course now the smartphone are more like a computer than a phone now, and so they need to be the expectation is very high, and the content has to be the quality because they want to be entertained. Another thing is that they want to be also engaged, and regardless the platform they're using. Just take an example of Netflix, where no matter the devices you were looking the movie.
You talked about not fully digital enterprises, but that seems odd to me. I mean, we're in 2018. How is it that they're not fully digital yet?
The rapid change of technology has been very fast, and most of the big companies, they have legacy systems. Despite the most executives believe that they have to transform their company in order to compete, there are many issues that have to be addressed before. There are so many strengths that can avoid a quick transformation of the company, not only because the legacy systems. So I would say that first of all, that innovation do not come cheap, and so whatever you do, the capital allocation within the company, the investments most of the times go through investments that have a better return and quicker return on it. So it's a long-term plan, the digital transformation of a company. Also, there are some internal inertial innovation and the change of it, and the digital transformation is also. Most of the executives know they have to do, but really understanding what does it means and how to proceed is something that makes some companies that are not fully digital within 2018, I would say.
And that's a challenge, isn't it? Because if you have organizations that aren't fully digital, they're trying to work with customers who are embracing new innovation at every opportunity, and therefore you get this widening gulf between them. So how long do you think these companies have before they get completely left out in the cold?
There is no time left because the behavior of the customer has changed. Customer now is used to download an app, subscribe to the services, put in the credit card, and having access to the service right away. It's very easy way, and so he's changing his behavior because of this. And let's think, for example, or for instance, a big company where I have the huge customer base like telcos or even utilities. They still have a physical driven channel go to market, so they still have shops where the customers go to interact and to have services from them. So I would say that the customer they have to understand first that the customer is the heart of the transformation, but there is no time left. This is the really the issue is that the cycles get shorter and shorter, and so there is no time left. It's time to exit from the comfort zone, you know.
Let's say I'm an organization and our C-suite has decided, yes, we need to catch up, we need to fully embrace this transformation. What are the sort of questions that the C-suite need to ask to be able to help draw that roadmap?
First of all, I would say that transformation is a matter of culture. The focus should be setting a clear goal for the future and settling a roadmap for that, you know, a plan for that. They should, first of all, it should come from the executives of the company. You know, if you don't transform yourself and you do not believe on this change, it's very tough then to make this change happen in your company in order to deliver the expectation of match the expectation of the customer.
Where does DigitalGO fit into all of this? How do you help to resolve these issues?
Yeah, but first of all, we did this because we come from Neo Mobile, a company born 2007, and we transformed the company into the DigitalGO. Actually, DigitalGO value proposition is we are a digital enabler, mobile first. So we're supporting our company through our unique value proposition because we have a creative and technology company who can support our customers on the redesign thinking of the customer journey and providing the customer with end-to-end solutions going from the pre-sales, from the engagement of the customer to the post-sales. For example, for instance, with our platform for the digital caring to work with the digital customer. So that is, we support the company, our customers with the digital transformations, and also, of course, with the consultants in how to approach it, because we did it.
If you could give 3 takeaways to our audience today of things that decision makers could really benefit from, what would they be?
Customers first. I mean, transformation is more, to put the customer at the heart of the change. Technology is an enabler of the transformation. It's not doesn't mean transformation itself. Last but not least, I think the most important thing is to change the culture of your company. Transformation and change is a matter of culture. So first change the company and then go to the market to provide digital services.
So there's a lot to do, but some very exciting times ahead for any organization that does embrace all of this technology. And it's been great to get a really good insight into all of that. Riccardo Jelmini from DigitalGO, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.